Well, we almost are into the afternoon, actually. I am here in Little Jamaica, aka my backyard in College Hill. I'm out here underneath this high noon sun, getting me a sun sweat in. I'm going to invite some people to tune in and join me. How y'all doing today? Let me know where y'all at, what y'all doing. Y'all at work, y'all at home, you on vacation. What happened? Your leg got wet? No, come here. Show mama. Your foot. You got a water gun on your leg. Hey Amber, I'm glad you tuned in. I know you wanted to see this. What's up, sister? Hey Z. Hey Tanika. Hi, sisters. Who else is here? Tasha is here. Kenya is here. Tehu, did I say that correct? Everybody is watching. Maya is here. You good, Sunday? I got Sunjata here. He angry right now. He spilled his water out his water gun. Peace from Belize. So y'all see already, I'm starting to sweat. Pac 2 is here too. Come here, Pac. Can y'all see my cat? So I am here. Hey. I'm going to turn the camera around so that you all can see my sage bush. Now I'm actually getting started a little late. Hey. I'm actually getting started a little late this year with coming out and gathering sage for my bundles. And you can see that I already missed out on some opportunities to get all of these leaves. But if anybody would like to grow their own sage, come, Sundi, come. No. If anybody would like to grow their own sage, I got plenty of seeds here. Okay? And I don't mind. So, hey, Janae. Next time you come over, Janae, just ask me for some sage seeds, okay? And I'll give you some here so that you can plant your own. Okay? So, here are the parts that, and underneath here, this is mint. My mint and my sage grows naturally every year. It actually never dies. It stays all throughout the summer. So I never have to replant these two herbs. They grow naturally. And being that they grow naturally, y'all, they grow wild. So they really take over. Like this sage and mint has started to grow together. And it's actually bigger than it gets bigger every year. So eventually this whole plot will probably be sage and mint unless I switch that up. Hold on, let me see what's wrong with this baby. What's wrong, little baby? Come on. Gotcha. Okay. So Sundi is gonna help me, I think. Here, sit on mommy so this hay don't stick you. So I'm sitting on my little haystack right here. And we're getting ready to go ahead and start picking it. So you guys know when you get your sage smudges that it looks like a bunch of leaves pressed together. And that's essentially what it is. But it's really important where you pick the leaves from. So you don't want to just pick one sage leaf like this. You don't want to just pop that and take this one. You actually want to be able to take all of these, because when you press it together with the other leaves, you want it all together like that. What you reaching for, Sundi? Get it. Now this one I don't think I'm going to pick because it's not really that full. Let's see. Take this little weed off of here. This is a good one. The one that Sundi wants. That's a good one. So I'm going to bring it because I still want it to continue to grow. Down here, you see you have more leaves coming. So I'm not going to pick the whole stem. I'm just going to come down to where I see this little ridge. Can y'all see that? Or where these leaves are starting to grow together. Right here at this point, we see we got 1, we got all 2, 3, 4 big leaves, 2 small ones. So we're going to take all of these for the first part to the bundle. Right there, where it's growing together. And I'm just going to snap it with my nail right up underneath it. Okay? And then what I'm going to end up with is this right here. Okay? So I snapped that one. I'm going to bring it over. Lay it right there. And then I'm going to look for another good one to snap. One that got a lot in it, like this one right here. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So again, I'm going to come down here to the bottom. Because see right here, we got a lot of little ones that's still going to grow. I don't want to take none of these. I want these to continue to grow. So I'm going to just come right down here to the bottom of where these big leaves are. Right there. And again, I'm going to just bring it over and snap that part off with my nail. Like that. Place it over there with that one. Woo, y'all, I'm out here sweating. Wait till I turn this camera around. It ain't no joke today. All right, let's see. I got a few little weeds growing up around that. Pull that. And I'm going to go ahead and take that one. That's 3. Let's come over here. That one look good. That's 4. I appreciate y'all tuning in. What are y'all doing today? That's pretty down there. Hey, Lonnie, you on here? Daryl, Karen. All right, very good, very good. So I'm showing y'all how to make your own sage bundles. I have no problems with making them for you. So if anybody would like a sage bundle, like I said, I will be wrapping them today. You can get them. But at the same time, each one teach one, reach one. Y'all can learn how to do this yourselves too. So we're going to come in here. We're going to get that chunky one. What's wrong, Sundiata? You want to go in the house? You hot? Come on. Whew, I'm going to turn this around. Let me show y'all. Can y'all see how I'm sweating? It's hot out here. I'm off today, just chilling, about to hit the gym, working, going live later. Okay. Do I grow potted sage to control the spread? That is a good idea. You can't take the water gun in the house. Water guns are for outside only. So do you want to go in the house? Okay. That's a great idea. So Maya, if you want to come and get some of these seeds and pot them, you are more than welcome to do that. That will help control your sage from taking over your whole garden, because otherwise that is what it's gonna do. Y'all hold on 1 second. Go back outside. PBS Kids. All right. Woo, it's hot. So, got sweat dripping down my eye. Come back out here and pick a few more. Let me show y'all some other stuff. Hanging with the girls. You got some herbs started. You may need some pointers. Okay, however I can help, I'm willing. I got some good basil here. Y'all see I ain't been picking my stuff. Y'all want some basil seeds? I got some basil seeds for you too. This is some catnip that's being overpowered by the peppermint. And I thought I was growing some lavender, but I guess it didn't survive. All right, so let's see. Let me get all the chunky ones. I'm gonna take that one. Yes, ma'am. You surely can have some seeds. You know, we got an abundance of these things. So let's share with one another and we can all get this goodness. Now, I'm very picky. I really could choose any of these, but I like to find the most mature ones. But the reason I say I really could pick any of these, because this stuff is going to grow all summer. It really, really is. And I could have a lot more sage bundles if I would have brought myself out here earlier and started picking. So that's what our stack is looking like so far. So we getting there. Hey, Pocky. Pac 2. This is Pac 2, everybody. Charlie calls him Tupac, but his real name is Pac 2. All my cats are black, and they all named after Panthers. So that's Pac 2. We've also had a Sada and a Feeny. And then we just randomly had a cat named Aisha. She was that one Panther that y'all didn't know about. Oh, that's a good one down here. See that one? That's a good one, right? Sun is coming out more. It's about to run me in the house, y'all. So anybody that's just, he's a pretty kitty, isn't he? Come here, Pocky. Oh, he done found the catnip, y'all. It's on. You done found the catnip? So, sage bundles. What do we use sage bundles for? Sage is really used to clear energy. These kids have Sour Patch Kids packs in my garden. But sage is really used to clear the energy, cleanse the space, protect the space from negative energy. It's a very old practice. Burning sage, burning smudges altogether is a very old practice. Sage, however, is one of those herbs that grows here in North America. So the Native Americans use sage a lot as they purifier, as they all natural purifier and cleanser. But you know, there's all types of herbs. There's African herbs that can be used that serve the same purpose. You know, even frankincense and myrrh can serve the same purpose to protect your home and cleanse your energy and protect yourself. Okay. I may come out a little bit later, but let's take this in and let's start the wrapping process so that y'all can see how that goes. Why? Why are you crying? What's wrong? Bushman science, the more wild it grow, the more potent. Growing in a container will turn it mild. Okay. Thank you for that information. So, Maya, did you hear that? According to Tehu, the more that we pot the plants, the less potent that they will be. So it's actually best to allow it to just do its thing. Like I said, if it takes over the whole plot, it can take over that whole plot. I don't have no issues with digging me up another plot. And the reason I feel like that is because everybody wants sage. And like I said, it grows throughout the whole year. So you can come and get some of these sage seeds and you can actually begin your own smudge business. Right now, all I have is sage. Usually, when I make these bundles, I add rose petals. Yeah, he do want his mama. You see me right here. Right here hanging onto my arm. Usually I add lavender and rose petals to my sage. And it brought in a little bug from outside. That's why I put it on the table. Got the dat bug. Sorry, but you can't live in my house. Okay, now let me see. How am I going to set this phone up? Give me 1 second, y'all, so that I can set the phone up. Lavender would be so good. I absolutely love those type of bundles when I can add lavender and rose petals. I know I'm looking rough, y'all. Forgive me. I wasn't about to get dressed and then go out there and start sweating. So I'm still in my pajamas. After I make this sage, I'm gonna put on some clothes and head out for the day. Yes, look at us in that pic. I'm using the pic. I'm gonna show everybody else so that y'all can see. I'm using the pic to keep my phone standing up. Come on, aren't we beautiful? I have a small yard now, so I figured to start it out. Yeah, you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's better than not having any at all. You understand? So I fully support that. Okay, I own some land, but was thinking of doing a couple of raised beds. Any thoughts? Raised beds are good. They minimize the weeds. You know, I usually dig my plots right into my backyard. So I have a lot of weeds. Oh, you couldn't see it? Thank you, sister. So I have a lot of weeds that I always have to go out and pull up. So with a raised bed, you can minimize that. So I just have some thread. Okay. And I am going to pull me off a nice little piece of thread. This is too long. This is double. Hold on, y'all. Sunday watching Caillou. I can't stand Caillou. Whining little boy. So, this is a little long, but it's better to have too much. No, Sunday. Do y'all see my baby eating this sage? It's not mint. It's sage. It ain't gonna hurt him. It's not gonna hurt him at all. But you know, this is just my kids. They used to the garden. We garden every year, so they used to going out there and just picking tomatoes and just eating them. So my baby just seen me pull these sage leaves out the garden, and in his mind, that means eat them. So I ain't gonna stop them, you know. So I like to straighten my leaves now. Is it good? They said it's good, y'all. Y'all might want to eat y'all some sage. So then I just start to gather the leaves and I start to press them together. So I'm going to combine two. They're roughly about the same size. And the way that I press them together is I just squeeze. I just start to squeeze them up, squeeze them together. Nature cat? No. Now I could take a lot more energy and open up each leaf. Well, maybe not a lot more energy. Say hi, Sundi. Everybody's saying hi. Hi. Sundi been being so sweet lately. We took him to the river, and it's like ever since we took him to the river, he been hugging people. And I said, my little Scorpio, he giving y'all a hug. He giving y'all virtual hugs. Oh, Sundi, you so sweet. That's mommy, baby. His daddy always want to claim him, but he can't. Sundi's mine. He's a mama's boy. So I just try to continue to press the leaves up together like this because you want your bundle to be tight. You don't want to have a whole lot of air in it. You want it to burn really slow. So I press my leaves, squeeze them together. And then when I wrap them with the thread, it's going to get really tight. But this is just a little prep that I do. And straightening them out so that they can lay on each other how I want them to lay. So they usually take about 2-3 weeks to dry out. If I sit these outside, I know he's so sweet. If I sit these outside, they're going to dry faster. It's so hot. And now that the leaves are picked, you know, they're gonna die and begin to dry out. Well, not die. They'll still maintain their potency and purpose, but it just won't be all soft. And it already smells. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, y'all. Already. Can y'all see? Sorry. Ow, sorry. I said I was gonna make this one kind of thick, kind of juicy. Y'all just don't know how I wish I had the lavender and the rose to put in here. What I could have did, I could have picked some peppermint. How that sounded, y'all? A little bit of peppermint inside of the sage. I burn peppermint on my coals sometimes. It smells good. Smells good. But that's all right. We can do just sage for right now. All right, that look thick enough? Sorry, y'all. I keep not showing y'all what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start wrapping this. Yes, come and get your seats. Okay. Now you know you don't have on no drawers. Okay. You want to take your shirt off? No. He's hot. I don't know. All right, so we got all the stems together like that. Leaves down here. We're going to take it and we are going to tie a knot around the stems with the thread. I really hope Sunny is not scratching his butt on camera. I hope y'all can't see his butt. I squeeze that kind of tight. And double tied, double knotted. Okay, good. I'm glad you can't see him. Okay, take your call and tune back in. Because now we about to start wrapping. So now I got my knot there, right? So I'm going to just go ahead and secure my stem a little bit more. But I'm going to leave this little part hanging out. The little part that hang over right there, I'm going to leave that part out because we're going to use that to make our knot later. So I'm going to wrap down the stem. Squeeze, make it tight. And then I'm going to begin to start to wrap up the sage. Okay? So you're just going to bring it around. Most importantly, you want to make it tight. You don't want air inside of your smudge. You want it to burn nice and slow. So you need to make sure it's tight. So I take the leaves part and just hold that in my hand so that I can squeeze it together. Hey, what's up, cuz? What's going on down there? Down there in Dothan. Keep that tight. And then you're just going to kind of spiral up the sage with your thread or your yarn. Smooth it out as you go along. Y'all kind of see my process. Chilling. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Give everybody my love down there. I don't think I'm going to come down in July. I don't know, though, because I did just push my trip to Africa back a couple of months. So, I might be able to make it. Now that I consider that, I might be able to come down there and see my fam. So, okay, here's a good part to show y'all. I got that little leaf right there. I'm not going to wrap under it. Can y'all see that? Because then it's going to be sticking out. So when you have little leaves that are popped up like that, you want to make sure you bring your thread over it. Press it down. Bring the thread over it to hold it down. And then just keep spiraling. You will have an opportunity to get those little flyaways when you come back down with your thread too. So it looked like I had pulled off a long piece of thread, but y'all gonna see how we're gonna use that whole piece. So make sure that you pull off enough thread. We getting things together to have a good fourth. That's what's up. What's up, Sensei? You know, my kids can't wait to come tonight. They love karate class with you. That's what's up. We'll be down there. You make sure you make one of them cakes, girl. Well, you know what? Don't hold me to that. I'm not confirming that. But if I do come, make sure you make one of them cakes. So we are almost done with wrapping up the sage. Then we're going to bring the thread back down the sage. Gotta lay it on the table for 1 second, y'all, just to make sure I'm doing this right. So up here at the top, I like to leave that a little open. Just a little bit. It looks better to me. Not being wrapped all the way to the top. Now, we at the top of the sage. Now, we're going to bring it back down. We're going to wrap it back down. Y'all still there? Give me some hearts. Give me some likes. Let me know y'all still in the building. Y'all still tuned in and watching. This is the easy part. Mommy. And I'm just wrapping. Hey, I'm just wrapping and turning. Wrapping and turning. Smells so good. I got to say that again. All right, so now I'm about to go ahead and fix it at the bottom. And we have our first bundle done. So, I don't think y'all can see, but I'm about to just make a little knot. Now, remember I told you we was going to use that string right there? I'm going to do one more. Knot down here. It's so hot, but I am going to go back out there and pick me some more leaves because I still have these. Okay, so I'm going to add some more to these, and then I have 2 bundles for today. So that little leaf, that little string that's hanging right there, that's how we're going to make us a good knot with that. You know, we're just going to tie it how we normally tie things into a little knot. Double knotted. And that's done. What I am going to do, y'all hold on 1 second. Alright, I ain't gonna be able to do that last little part. Hold on. Is somebody showing all his junk? It just looked like he was just showing y'all all his junk. Just let it dry and burn them on the coal. I use loose leaves on the regular. You can just use a loose leaf, let it dry out, put it on the coal and burn it. I love to make the bundles though. It's just crafty and fun and cute, and you can burn your sage for a longer amount of time when you wrap it, because when you're done with your smudge, you can just put it out and you'll still have more smudge to use. What I was getting ready to do, but I couldn't because my daughter has taken all my cowrie shells down to her lab in the basement, her design lab. That's what I'm saying. Sondi. I didn't know he was on the couch just straight streaking. Look at the look on his face, like he knew what he was doing. Go get a pamper. I'm not about to let him do that no more. I'm just gonna add a little cowrie shell down there and make it cute. But nevertheless, we got our first bundle done. I'm gonna knock some more of these out and sell them for like $3 or $4 depending on how big they are. If y'all want to get one, just let me know in the comments, and y'all can send me the payment on Messenger or Cash App, and you can get you a fresh sage bundle. You won't be able to burn it for a couple of weeks. It has to dry out still. But there it is. I'm glad y'all tuned in and y'all watched. And if you're just now tuning in, give it a couple of minutes and press replay. And I'm going to go sit this boy on the potty again. We potty training over here. So it's a work. It's a work in progress. All right. Y'all have a beautiful day.